What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and welcome back to another YouTube video where we will be talking about Steam's latest product, the Steam Deck, which is not the same thing as the Stream Deck, which I actually use for YouTube videos, editing, and all that glorious stuff. So I want to make this video just because it's something I'm actually passionate about, and I accidentally just opened up Photoshop using the Stream Deck. See, I'm already messing it up. It's so stupid how close these names are. Like, whenever I try saying Steam Deck, I'll say Stream Deck, and now whenever I try saying Stream Deck, I'll say Steam Deck. Can we just like name it the Steam Portable? I don't know. Can we like the Steam Station Portable, the SSP? Just something less confusing. I swear, man, I'm never gonna be able to get these names right. Anyways, like I was saying, I wanted to talk about the Steam Deck. The reason why I wanted to talk about this is because as someone who actually put down the $5 reserve for the highest model possible, the like 512 gigabyte model, I just wanted to talk about how excited I am for this. Because as you guys know, if you've seen the previous videos, and I've mentioned it multiple times at this point, I am trying to emulate more games, such as, you know, the games on my actual Switch right here, because why not? You know, if I can play it on the computer, I can use an actual Xbox controller. It just feels a lot better being able to use the features emulators offer, such as upscaling the graphics all the way up to 4K, 8K resolution, and even if you're feeling a little like crazy, you can try going up to like 16K. You can do a custom times resolution, and most likely it will crash your whole entire system, but hey, you can still experiment, you can still try it. Anyways, what I want to mention here is the Steam Deck and how excited I am for it, because I probably already repeated this, you know, I'm just going to get to the point here. I'm excited. The reason why is because the Steam Deck, while it is advertised as this console, this portable computer that you can use to play Steam games, including the newer games such as like Doom Eternal and those type of games, the thing about it is the fact that they're making it open. So let's say you want to go out there, you want to play, I don't know, whatever game it is that you really want to play. Let's say you want to play, it's not even games. Let's say you want to play a Switch emulator. You want to play Ryujinx, or you want to play the Dolphin emulator to play some GameCube, some Wii games. You can do that on the Steam Deck because it allows you to install your own operating system. It allows you to install your own apps. You could literally install the Epic Games launcher on the Steam Deck and potentially even play Fortnite on it. So I see this as a real way for the handheld market for PCs, I guess handheld PCs, to really start booming, because Steam usually has a lot of these experiments come out. I mean, as right next to me, I actually have the Steam controller, and the reason why I got this, I never really cared for it until it was like on sale for $1 as they were just trying to get rid of their stock of it. But I have the Steam controller. I bought two of these, resold one of them, made like 40 bucks profit. And while I don't use it often, this is just an example of Steam experimenting with their different stuff, because this, you just plug in with a USB. I don't know if it ever had Bluetooth capability, but it was definitely there. It was definitely something. And a lot of people use things such as the Steam controller, the Steam Link, to say that Steam has a failure with these actual physical products, which I beg to differ, because if you look at it, the Valve Index is a VR headset, and it's something that people want because, you know, if they can get an upgrade to their VR setup, they can actually see things in higher resolution, higher refresh rate, and all that stuff. Of course, they're going to want to do that. I mean, I have the Valve Index knuckle controllers right now on the original Vive headset, and let me tell you, I am so happy I bought those knuckle controllers because it's so much better than the Vive controller where you had to like hold it and you had a little like button up here, because on the knuckle controllers, you just put your hand in there, you can shake it all about, you have controls for each finger. It's literally like your hand, and it was just so amazing to see that release. So even though people think, oh, Valve has had terrible issues with their physical products in the past, in reality, Valve experimented with those physical products in the past. The controller maybe not have been, maybe it wasn't the best of things. The Steam Link probably not the best of things, but it's still around, especially the Steam Link. You can get it as an app on, I think, the Fire Stick and stuff like that. So these type of things are still around somewhat. However, I do not think the Steam Deck in particular is going to fail. The reason I say that is because the people who it's targeting, the audience who it's for, is those who may have a giant backlog of Steam games. For example, me, which I have over 3,000 Steam games. And they want to complete something, but they don't always want to be sitting at their computer desk. They don't always want to be sitting here. Maybe they want to lay in bed, you know, have it up here. And I kind of don't recommend you laying in bed and having it up there, because if that slips out of your hand, you're going to end up with a concussion, because that thing's like 1.5 pounds or something. So yeah, you might not want to do that. You might want to lay sideways at least. And they just want a portable way to actually play their Steam library. And, you know, something that I should mention here is because you can install your own apps, your own software, you can play Switch games on a Steam Deck. I don't know how well it's going to be, because obviously it depends on your GPU, CPU. However, since this is an official product licensed by Valve, I feel that it's going to be a pretty good product. I feel that they're going to have just a pretty good setup there, a pretty good thing that could probably run Switch games at least 30 FPS, because, I mean, that's what most Switch games run at. I'm pretty sure all of them run at that, because, Animal Crossing, 30 FPS. I've capped it up to 60 before, and it just feels like double speed. So I understand Nintendo games running at 30. I'm completely fine with it. Now, I definitely know it will run GameCube games and all that stuff, and I've also heard you'll be able to plug in your own external hard drives, SSD, and all that stuff to increase the storage. But overall, I'm just really excited in it, because I would be able to play my actual Steam games on the go. Now, as of right now, whenever you like order it from their website, it'll tell you a different, oh, it's estimated to be available Q2 2022 or whatever. Mine right now is set to be Q1 2022, so once it arrives, stay tuned, because I will definitely make a little video, a little like follow-up talking about it. But some things about it, and one thing that kind of was another diss towards Nintendo, which is what I think this whole entire Steam Deck really is a comment made about Joy-Con drifting and how the Steam Deck plans to handle it. They said the following: "We purposely picked something that we knew the performance of, right? We didn't want to take a risk on that, right? As I'm sure our customers don't want to take a risk on that either." What they're basically saying here is, we made sure we picked parts that are going to work. They're not going to have issues. And I feel that this is kind of their way of digging not only at the Switch, because, you know, the specs of being 720p or whatever handheld, which isn't that much lower than the Steam Deck, which does like 800p. I do feel like this is a little bit of a diss though, just because of the fact they're like, we picked parts that we wanted to make sure that we knew the performance of and we didn't take a risk on, and we also want to make sure our customers didn't take a risk on, you know, picking up our product and having the parts break on them. So I kind of feel that, you know, it can be seen or at least interpreted as a diss towards Nintendo's Joy-Con drifting issue, and I'm excited to see how it plays, because once it releases, I am going to just go here and I'm going to play a lot of games. One of the games I've been trying to get into recently is the Yakuza series. I want to replay through Splinter Cell. I want to play through that whole entire series. Dishonored, just a lot of games that I actually own, even Dying Light. If I can play Dying Light portable, I'm going to be playing Dying Light portable. I don't care if it's 720p, 800p, whatever p it is. Give me the game, give me my Steam library, and allow me to play it. Now, the reason why I'm out here buying the most expensive model, the like 512GB one, is just because I want to have the most amount of space on there, just so I know that I'm guaranteed that even if I can only have like 1 or 2 games at a time that I want to play, I know that I'm guaranteed to be able to play those games, and I know that it's like if I want to plop Windows 11 on there or something, and plop an emulator there, I can do that without having to worry about, all the space is gone, you know, the Windows installation took up like 50% of your storage. No, because Windows does not take up 512GB, so I know I should be at least safe on that end. So yeah, I'm really excited for the Steam Deck to release. I mean, as you guys could probably tell by the thumbnail, and just me rambling on and just excitement and everything here, I plan to play that quite a bit, because I do want to play a more variety of games. Because as someone who leaks Fortnite, let's be honest here, playing the game from like Chapter 1, Season 2, all the way up to now non-stop, it can get tiring. You need a break, you need to play other games. But at the same time, a break doesn't mean, okay, well, I'm done with Fortnite for now, I'm just gonna no-life Rocket League, or okay, I'm done with Fortnite now, I'm just gonna no-life Terraria, or insert one game here. I need a variety of games at this point, man, because I've just experienced the same thing on loop over and over and over again, and that's kind of like the Call of Duty Zombies mentality for me, so I definitely feel the Steam Deck is going to enable me to just be able to lay down and just indulge more in a game instead of getting distracted by Twitter, Discord, and all that stuff every 3 seconds. Overall, though, I'm really excited, as you guys have heard me say like 50 million times. I want to know your opinions though. What do you think about the Steam Deck? Do you think it's going to flop? Do you think it's going to do really well? Do you think it's going to make the PC handheld market boom with tons of other people putting their hat into the ring, trying to make their own handheld PC like experience that's better than the Steam Deck? I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below, but with that said, my name is FireMonkey. If you enjoyed today's video, consider subscribing, post notifications enabled to never miss an upload. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I am out. Peace.